Alright guys, welcome to the video. Anthony Special here, Special Analysis. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Gonna be taking a minute here to kind of dive in the way I played the market. I am shooting this video a little earlier than normal. I do have a few things I have to do and take care of later this afternoon. Had some significant economic data being released at 8:30 this morning. CPI numbers along with unemployment numbers. So I took two trades. I'm done for the day. I've been logged out of my brokerage account. I feel like I did a pretty okay job. I'm not totally disappointed in how things played out. I believe I recorded both of them, which I'm going to include in the blog post so that you can see the trades as they transpired. So let me just talk about them real quick. I was blessed with the opportunity to take an early trade this morning, which transpired right here at 7:05 a.m. So price pushed back up through this level, retested this prior consolidative state, and then started to retest this low here. Now, I did see this trend line starting to form, and I was getting a little bit concerned. So price did push in to this trend line, did retest this prior low. I did take some profits here relatively quickly, advanced my stop because I was concerned that this trend line may hold things back, with my second target being down here 82.15. Was unsuccessful in getting that filled before I got stopped out. It was okay. Took a total of 12 ticks with the profit target number 1 and the stop out. Is what it is, right? Setup number 2 here, which I again kind of layered out of and then layered back into as price kept presenting opportunities to get short, which I will display in an image inside the blog post as well. So economic data hits at 8:30. We get super strong buying volume followed by failure to follow through, and several of these candles here supported the idea of price having the intention of pushing lower. So again, I layered in and kind of layered out of this trade, taking profits, adding to my position as the market provided the opportunity to. So this got layered in, and may look a little awkward in the video, but I'm just trying to explain that I got short, I took profits, I added more to the position, I took profits, I added more to the position, took profits, and kept so my average kept getting lower and lower and lower, but ultimately my goal here was to flush 82 and to push down here towards 81.80, and that's what happened. All right, as you can see, the market is still selling off as I'm shooting this video, as it's just a few moments after the trade being closed. I don't care. Like I said, I have things to do later this afternoon. I took these two trades with a great deal of confidence. I feel like I managed them fairly well, and I feel like they played out fairly decent. Okay, second trade obviously produced a lot more than the first. The first, however, was what it was. It wasn't a loss, tiny little gain. Worst case scenario, if that was the only trade I took today, I could have lived with that. But the second here, layering in and out, really, I think, provided the best opportunity. Potentially the first trade was a little hesitant simply because of the anticipation of the 8:30 news, which ultimately happens, guys. All right. My intent is later I will shoot a recap of the overall session. If there's opportunities that are presented outside of what we discussed this morning. This morning, after the 8:30 news, I told my traders live, I said, hey, we're having a hard time pushing through this 8:30 candle. Should we fail to close above it, price is most likely going to start falling back. Liquidity at 82, retesting these prior lows was the objective. And on the way down, I told them if we push 82, we should run towards 81.80 fairly efficiently. Those things all transpired as anticipated. Not saying that I'm always right, because I'm not, right? Like the first trade clearly showed that I was not correct. But employing good risk management, employing a well-planned trade execution and edge, taking profits. If you are at an advanced level that you feel that you're capable of re-adding into a trade, so on and so forth. I mean, it's just repetition, experience, doing it on a daily basis, understanding what's happening when, where, and why, and how you can then employ your own approach to the market. Maybe, somebody's not comfortable trying to take a short into a new push high. Okay, maybe they just want to trade with the trend. That's okay. I'm simply sharing with you the way I did it and the information that I shared with my clients. What they chose to do with that information at the end of the day is ultimately up to them. If you decide you'd like to be a client, whatever information I share with you is, again, ultimately up to you to do with whatever you want. Okay, I'm not here to make financial decisions for anybody. I'm not here to personally advise anybody. I'm not a CTA. I am also not a financial advisor. From an educational perspective, I provide analysis, interpretation, and expectations based on evidence that the market offers, okay? Based on my experience, right? Does that mean I'm right all the time? No, right? A profitable trader only has to be right about 50% of the time as long as you're employing great risk management. So I don't tell you to place a trade. I simply share with you what my beliefs are based on the evidence that the market provides. If that aligns, if your beliefs align with that, if that aligns with your trade plan and you decide to act upon it, God bless you. If it doesn't, that's totally okay. Again, I'm not here to dictate anything to anybody. But I want to share with you very quickly in this video what's transpired so far this morning. Again, I'm very pleased. Taken two, what I believe, very successful trades. The first one didn't play out as I had hoped it would have. It's okay. The second one played its hand very, very well. For that, like I mentioned, I'll be stepping out of the office early today, so I will not be placing any more trades. I've already logged out of my brokerage account, just so that I do not feel any temptation, regardless of what I see, to re-enter, because I'm not going to have the time and ability to continue to manage an open position later in the day. And why should I? I've had a very successful morning. Whatever happens next, I'm totally okay with, right? And that's a level of emotion and discipline that most people struggle to achieve, right? They get greedy, right? Or they have this fear of missing out, something called FOMO. I don't have that, because tomorrow's another day. And if the market isn't here the next day that I wake up, we have much bigger problems, right? The opportunities will always exist. You just need to be in the right mindset, ready and willing to partake in them should they align with your beliefs and a trade plan that is unique to you. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a comment below. Make sure you like the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so you don't miss out on any new videos that I will post after this one. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. God bless. If I can help you in any way, I will leave my email below. If you'd like to join me live tomorrow morning and every morning from 8 to 11, there will also be a link below in addition to everything else that I provide with that service. Thanks again, guys. God bless. Enjoy your day, and I will see you in the next video.